Jack, a 2-1 win against Leicester, really eventful game. How do you reflect on that one overall?
Oh, it's a good question. It's going to take a few days to look at it and see what was going on. I didn't think we played well. I don't think we started the game well. I thought we gave the ball away too much. We invited the pressure onto us. And that was the message at half-time. We changed a few things tactically, but then, of course, we get one red card and you have to change. But I will say, and I said this to the boys just then after, like, you can forget tactics, you can forget anything in football if you don't have that passion, that pride, the desire to really stay in a game, win, fight for your teammate, fight for your coaches. Then you won't survive, and they had that. They showed that today. That's the first time this season I've really felt that in this group, and it makes me proud because that's how I was as a player, and I'll always want my teams to try and replicate that aggression, that passion, that pride, and try and stay in games even when you have got two men down. I thought we were excellent at that. And
in the first half, there was some patient build-up play, but we weren't quite clinical enough, were we? Why do you think that changed in the second half?
I don't know. Sometimes when you're trying to make the perfect goal, you're trying to build up from the back like we want to do. One little mistake or technical error can cost you. Or if you arrive in the box and you're not quite clinical, at this level as well, you don't get that many opportunities. Teams have gone full time. The players are getting better every day, like our players. So it becomes more of a game, and I think the quicker the players can understand that and recognise the moments you're talking about when you have a few chances, be clinical, go 1-0 up. Goals change games, as we know. And then in the second half, I just think we defended really well. We made a few changes, brought on a little bit of pace. We knew that the only way we were going to hurt them would be on the counter attack, and we did that really well.
Michael's free kick, you'd have been proud of that one, wouldn't you?
I could never do that in my life, but he's someone who we know. We saw that last season in the Youth Cup. He's got the ability to do that. He practices and he gets his reward. He scored one last week. He scored a brilliant one today, and it's I always say to him as well. So he's a right back. He's playing in midfield for us. If he can be a right back who can play in midfield, can play in another position, can take set pieces. Coaches and managers and clubs, they want them types of players. So really important for him, his development, that he keeps doing that.
And arguably better than the free kick was Kamani coming off the bench and turning and driving forward to win it in the first place. 2 assists from him. What an impact!
Yeah, I'm so proud of him because he hasn't got the minutes that he probably deserved this season. And he comes and he knocks on my doors and he asks me, and I give him the messages that he needs to get better at this and this, and he does that. He goes away. He works so hard in training. And he's come off the bench the last few games, and he showed something. He showed that he can be dangerous. And today I thought he was excellent. He gives you that sort of unpredictability. The defender don't know what he's going to do. He takes it into dangerous areas. He wins fouls. So he was perfect. When we went down to 10, he was perfect, and he deserves the credit you're giving him and all the love the players are just giving him now. He's a big player for us and a big character in the dressing room, and we want to keep that unity in there. And it's nice to see the players so happy for him.
And how satisfying is it now going into the international break, knowing that we've come from behind with 9 men to win this game?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. Like, that's what I said to the boys just then. Forget tactics. Like, have this. This is the starting point now. When you start games, have that hunger. Be that team that wants to take the game. And even if we're having quite a little bit of an off day in possession, be hard to beat out of possession. And yeah, like you said, going into international break, challenge the players before. We got Middlesbrough and the Cup next, but then after that we got 2 league games against Crystal Palace and against Brighton, teams that are around us, close to us. So can we be the team that pulls away, starts to push towards the top, and keep improving performances?